Hi, I'm Dr. Mark Jagger, creator of a device called the Spine Specialist, which is the very first robotic laser-enhanced spinal decompression table available for patients with back and neck pain. But that's not what I'm here to talk to you today about. It's something a little bit more serious, um, something I've experienced myself, and some tricks to help people through it. So depression, mental health issues. Do you know what? Everybody has them. Um, Most people hide them real well, but everybody has them. In talking to my patients over the years, I've realized that all these people you think wouldn't have issues, depression, other type of things like that, that they do. They all struggle with their own demons. So um, I don't know if anybody's going to see this video, but if one person sees it and it helps them, then it's definitely worth it. So I'm going to cut to the chase because I realize, like me, most people have the attention span of goldfish. Not an insult, just the way things are. So your cell phone could save your life. Um, I believe it has saved mine. Um, I think most people would not agree that cell phones are a good thing. Most of the time, they're not. They create a lot of negative. However, with every negative is the equal opportunity of a positive. So I've done just that, and I want to share my couple little simple secrets. So what I want you to do is right now, I want you to change every notification in your cell phone to something positive. So every little bong, beep, vibration, notification that comes onto your cell phone, audio, I want you to change that audio to something positive. Here's what I've done. Instead of the alarm in the morning that goes bong, 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 wake up, and oh my God, I gotta get out of bed. I changed it to don't worry, be happy, because then the first 10 minutes of the day, I got that earworm in my head. Don't worry, be happy. Um, yeah, that's, and I apologize if the earworm sticks the entire day, but that's not necessarily a bad thing to be repeating that. So second thing is my ring, cell phone ring, instead of thinking, oh my God, who's calling me and wants something now? No, I'm thinking Monty Python. Always look on the bright side of life. As a jazz version, actually, I think. So anyways, yeah, so every time somebody calls, always look on the bright side of life, no matter who's on the other end of that phone call. Um, the other thing is the notifications, text notifications, email notifications. Um, Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, Bruce Campbell, Ash, one little saying he had when something went right, groovy. Every time I get an email notification, instead of, oh my God, I should respond to that person. Oh my God, I better answer that text. I'm thinking, groovy. It could be something good. Who knows? Instead of being scared of it or nervous or having it cause me anxiety, I remind myself that it could be something good, and it might be groovy. So doesn't matter what those things are that you change them to. There can be something personal to you, or maybe use what I got. I really think it's worked quite well. So do that. I got them from Zedge. I'm sure most people know a lot more about getting that stuff than I do. So wherever you get those audio files, to change those notifications, do that. Now you've known what to do. Now I'm going to tell you why to do it. So if you have depression, if you have good days, bad days, you think you have more bad days than good days, you aren't alone. You're in the majority. It's amazing now with social media, all that type of thing, it's just come to the forefront. I've been hearing it from patients for years, people that you didn't think would have any issues in life, have deeper issues than you would believe. People with money, people without money think, oh, if I just had money, I'd be great. While the people with money have other problems that are either created by that money or independent of the money. Guy has a nicer car. Oh, I would like that car. I would be happy if I had that car. Oh, I'm single. I would be happy if I had that family. Well, grass is always greener. Um, I know it's kind of cliched, but it's only that way because it's true. There's always things you're going to want. There's always things you think that might be in your life now or aren't in your life now that would make things better if they were or were not in your life. There are people in your life now that you're going to lose, and you're going to think, wow, I'd be happy if they were back in my life right now. I'd be happy if that person was still alive. I'd be happy. Well, last year they were, and you weren't happy then. So, why is that? It's just because of the way we look at things. It's because of something that that negative thought pattern. So, the negative thought pattern. There was a real amazing book I just read called "Outwitting the Devil." It's Napoleon Hill, I believe. It talks about something called the law of hypnotic rhythm, which I also kind of liken to the physics law of momentum. I believe that's a law of momentum. My physics is about 20 years old here, so correct me if that's not the name of the law. But basically, whatever direction that you're in, you're going to keep moving in that direction if you don't get any interruption, or if you, and it's going to be hard to interrupt that direction as well. So this hypnotic rhythm is, if you're in a negative thought pattern, it's going to perpetuate negatively unless you interrupt it with something positive and push yourself in that positive direction. So by the same token, if you're in a positive thought pattern and you make effort to keep yourself in that, then pretty soon it will become habit as well. So all of this stuff is habit. If I have a habit to go to the gym every day, I'm going to go to the gym today. It's my habit. If I have a habit to sit on the couch and eat chips all day, that's my habit. I'm going to keep doing that. So I need to make effort to move over towards that positive thing that I need to incorporate into my life to change the things I want to change. So yeah, so, and repetition. Repetition is what needs to happen to change these things. So creating any habit, bad or good, directly affected by repeating it. So when you want to learn something, you repeat, 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 repeat until it's learned. Bad habit, good habit, doesn't matter what it is. If I want to learn to, if I want to learn how to perform a better slap shot, I keep practicing, practicing, practicing until it's good. If I wanted to, if I want to learn something, academic wise, then I keep repeating it until I learn it and remember it. So that's what you got to do with these notifications. These notifications will remind you to keep in that positive frame of mind. It will knock you out of your negative frame of mind quite often. And remember this above all else, is that you need to control your mind or your mind will control you. So you need to control your mind or your mind will control you. I wake up today, I feel kind of depressed. Oh, why do I feel depressed today? Oh, it's going to be a bad day. No, wait a minute. I got a lot of good things. I got a great family. I got the car I like. I got enough food in my stomach, obviously. Those things you need to keep reminding yourself of, to keep your thought process in a positive direction. So I'm not saying that bad will not happen to you. Obviously, bad does, but it happens to everybody. Good happens to everybody. Bad happens to everybody. But it's perspective. It's how you look at it. And you have the choice if you control your mind or make a little effort to control your mind. And by the way, these notifications remind you to control your mind. Wait a minute. Always look on the bright side of life. Yes, I got to remember to do that. I got to control my mind or it will control me. My cell phone's helping me control my mind by reminding me of these little affirmations that I may not remember on my own. And trust me, you get a ton of notifications, phone calls, alarms every day that will remind you of this continual basis. And over time, repetition or this law of hypnotic rhythm will put you over towards that positive role of things. So, and any adversity you experience will create opportunity if you look at it that way. If you remember to look at it that way. Adversity and the things that I felt caused me to come up with this idea to change all my notifications. Now, not saying it's my idea. I'm sure a lot of people do it, but I'm sure a lot of people have thought of it. But I wanted to put it out there to make sure that even one person gets this video, that they get it and they use it and it benefits them, because it benefits them, it benefits everybody in their life, and more people will hear about it, more people will start doing it, using their cell phone for force of good instead of a force of irritation. So, so get comfortable being uncomfortable is another thing. You'll always have adversity, you'll always have things you don't like in your life. That's just part of life. Look towards the things that are good when you think things are bad, and that'll give you a little bit of extra push to get through. Um, Remember this adversity is the only place that growth occurs, because if you're always comfortable, you're not gonna grow. And everybody wants to grow. I mean, everybody wants to do something that makes them feel good. Everybody wants to get better. Everybody wants to feel like they're improving. The adversity is where this growth occurs. It's the impetus to give the desire for growth. If I'm down here, I want to be up here. And how do I get to that point? I set a goal, and I wouldn't have set the goal if I hadn't felt how crappy it was down here. So you need to feel the bad to know what the good is, and to know what direction you want to go in. So grow. So use these tools. Use these tools to help you grow, and to help remind yourself to grow. That's the most valuable thing that I think that anyone with depression or any type of adversity in their lives can do. Use the adversity to grow. Control your mind, or it will control you, and use this law of hypnotic rhythm to break that negative cycle in your life. Remind yourself of positive things. Change those notifications right now. Thank you for watching, and I hope it helps you. If it helps one person, this video has been very worth filming. Thank you again for watching, and have a great day.